Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we've made our no-go zone. We're going to be looking at um, making the basis of what's going to be our car. We said we'd talk about this halo mount today. We're going to actually leave that for a later time because we're going to need to put that in towards the end so we've got a flat surface on this region of the car. So the first thing you can do is you're going to go down to the bottom of the page where it says Part Studio 1. I'm going to right click on that and I'm just going to rename that No-Go Zone. And then I'm going to duplicate the tab. I can duplicate that by right clicking on it and just clicking duplicate. And then you should see that I get this No-Go Zone copy one, and this is what I'm going to start working on. And the reason I copied it is because if I want to do multiple designs, I've always got that basis, that naked body, if you will, to duplicate and work on. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to jump onto my right plane or the side profile, and I'm going to click sketch. Now I'm going to select my spline tool, and all I'm going to do, you might have a design already, you might be following the side view of a real car. All I'm going to do is I'm going to click somewhere near this top corner and draw out a little bit up. I'm going to come down. I'm going to start sketching what I want the front profile, the side profile of my car to look like. Now, remember, you want it to be as streamlined as possible, so you don't want sharp edges, you don't want blocky shapes. We use the examples of comparing a Porsche to a tractor. You want it to be as nice and smooth and flowing as possible. And when I get to the end of my line, I just double click to drop the line. Then I'm going to join it up with the straight line tool. And how I'm going to do that, I'm going to click somewhere near the back of the car. It's not going to snap because I'm not on the sketch directly, but I'm going to draw that up, drop the line, and then I'm going to draw it across, drop the line, and then I'm simply going to go ahead with my trim tool, click and drag through this line, this line. I'm going to zoom in. I might have a bit of an overlay there, that line. And yeah, I've got the basis of my side view. I'm going to then extrude. As long as it's a closed shape, so I'm going to zoom in, make sure I've not got any gaps there. You should see it go grey if it is a closed shape. Not got any gaps there. I'm all good. Going to extrude. And I'm going to click symmetric. And what that does is it pulls the same distance out both sides, so I get a symmetrical view. And all I'm going to do is pull it out so it's just covering that back chamber, that back section. And as we mentioned in the video yesterday, it doesn't matter that we're filling in these grooves, we can just cut those out a little bit later on. So there we go. It's probably useful to mention the maximum dimensions of your car are going to be 230 by 50. So with the no-go zone at the back, you've not got a lot of headway there. You've not got a lot of room to play with. But I'm quite happy with that. That was quite aerodynamic. As far as I'm concerned, you might have different ideas. You might pick your own shape. That's fine. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the front view. It's quite blocky. I want it to be a bit rounded, especially on this upper region. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to do a sketch on the front plane. I'm going to get my 3-point arc tool. Head on over. I'm going to click once there. It's called 3 points. So I've got 3 clicks, one at the start, one at the end, and one to change the degree or the steepness of my line. I'm going to click there. What you need to be careful of is, of course, you've got your no-go zone buried in here, so you didn't actually want to cut into that. So I might want it a little bit wider at the top, actually. I might, something like that, or can get it a bit better. Something like that I'd be happy with. I'm going to mirror it. So click the mirror tool, click this line here, click the line I want to mirror. Then all I need to do is highlight, make a closed shape around the bits I want to get rid of. So that's this corner and this corner that I want to trim away. So I just get my line tool and I make a closed shape that encompasses those regions of my design. You should see it goes grey again. All I'm going to do now, I'm going to do an extrude remove. Again, it's going to be symmetric because I want to pull through both directions. And that's just going to trim the top of our car and make that a little bit more aerodynamic. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to change the top profile. So I'm going to make some cuts in here and make this a bit nicer to look at, a bit more streamlined. First of all, the side pods. Now, the side pods on an F1 car, they look a little bit like a love heart. So again, I'm going with my spline tool. I might start up here. Comes out like that. Then it swerves back in. I'll snap somewhere down here. Double click to drop the line. I can even now, if I press escape, I can even click and drag, as long as I'm on my cursor view, not the crosshairs, I can click and drag these nodes and just place them where I think is suitable. I'm quite happy with that. That looks nice. I'm just going to close that shape off. Should go grey. So I've now got this whole region filled in. Again, I'm going to mirror that. So I'm going to click my mirror tool. Now we're in Sketch, remember, it shouldn't make a big difference. But click my mirror tool, click my mirror line, highlight everything. And now I should be able to extrude that up. And I'm actually going to give this a bit of extra height because I want to do something different to this. I want to make this a bit better in the end. I'm going to make a sketch on this flat. Now, this is a bit of a block shape. I want to curve this. Oh, I want to make this look more like a torpedo, this whole feature here. So I'm going to click on this flat face here on the flank of my car. And like I made the curve for the side pod in the first place, I'm just going to sketch, spline, and I've got a nice little snap node here now. And don't worry, I've got loads of leeway. My no-go zone's in the middle, buried in the middle of this, so I've got quite a bit of leeway at either side. I can make this nice and round. And again, I want to get rid of these top corners, so I'm just going to close off the area encompassing those. Extrude, remove. Oh, there we go. You got this cool wavy shape there. I'm going to fill it that. If it'll let me now, it might not let me because it's quite a complex shape. There you go. Let's try if it. See if it'll do 5. It'll do 5 mil. Will it do this? Yeah, look at that. That's looking great. All I'm going to do now is click mirror, and I'm hoping this is going to work. Instead of part mirror, I'm going to go down and click feature mirror. And the feature I'm going to mirror is this extrude here. So extrude 8 is for me, this is the remove the cut that we made. Click that, click on mirror plane, click on my right plane because I want it to mirror across the center of the car. And now it's going to go red for the minute. If I click reapply features, it has done it, but it's left the fillets off for the time being. So all I might need to do is reapply those fillets, which it's hopefully going to be happy with. I might have to do one at a time. Yeah, there we go. So we've got some nice looking side pods there. And last thing I'm going to do here, I'm going to just turn this flat face into a bit of a nose. So I'm going to grab my spline tool again, working on the top plane. Grab my spline tool. Oh, in fact, I'm not. I'm going to grab my arc tool. And it actually snaps between my side pods and the top center. Mirror that. Set mirror tool. Again, draw the box around the region I want to get rid of. Extrude. Remove. Drag it through the shape. And there we've got the start of a good looking car. What you're going to do now is you're going to go around. Yours might be quite complex and your edges might be weaving quite close to each other, but you're going to have a go at filleting some of the edges to make it hopefully as smooth as possible. What you don't want to do is fillet the underneath because remember we are cutting into the no-go zone there. That's fine as it is. See how big I can get this fillet. I wonder if I can get 10. I doubt I will. Oh, I can. Look at that. I'm going to keep that as 10. And then you've about got the basis of your car. We're going to be covering the some extra features. So in the next few videos, we're going to be looking at the front wing, the rear wing, and we're going to be looking at this plateau that we're going to make to put the halo on. But before we do that, once more, don't worry about the chamber for the air canister or this groove in the bottom. That's a 2-minute job to put those in right at the end. So that's your first design done. If you want to do a second design, before you come onto the wings or the other features, if you're not happy with that, just go back to your no-go zone, right click, duplicate, and you'll see you've got another copy that you can start working on at the bottom. So thank you guys. I'll see you in the next video.